Hi, so this is a quick run through of Deepscope's new prototype AI system. The idea behind this is that you plug in your ultrasound machine into the laptops that you've got for Deepscope Mannequin, and then you can use the NVIDIA GPU inside that laptop to analyze in real time the ultrasound stream that's coming out of that and compare them to a set of views that you've set up yourself. So I've set up a dummy view here, which is knee, with 5 images, and you can see that on the right we've got our ultrasound stream, and it's telling me how close this is to our ideal view. So within this view, I've got 5 correct examples and 5 incorrect examples. The correct examples are all roughly the same. As you can see, they've got a muscle on the right hand side and a bone underneath, and they're all slightly different view planes. They could be different patients. And on the right, you've got different negative examples, and they could be negative for all sorts of reasons. These are just 5 and 5, but you could have hundreds of correct or incorrect examples, and that would make it much more accurate. And actually, we can do post-training as well if you've got that to make it much more accurate. We can train the AI model specifically on your images. I'm just going to click Save. So as you can see, as we kind of cycle, we've set this up to capture the video capture card, and then we've got a bunch of different recognition settings that we can set here. But as we cycle through these images, it's telling us how close it is to the correct image and how close it is to the incorrect, which is the red line. And you see that as we get out of this zone where the muscle is on the right and the bone underneath, it just starts to tell us that we're in the incorrect view. And one of the other things you can do is add a label. So you'll see that inside here, I've added a label to this particular image that says rotate the probe 90 degrees because you've got that's the closest image that it's found. And you can see that it's recognizing that these are similar images. It's telling us to rotate 90 degrees. So if you added lots of labels, then that could kind of really help. So you can see that it's finding roughly the same image between the two. So the other things that you can do in advanced settings, you can change the kind of way you're assessing the similarity. You can average over several of the previous frames, or you can just do one. And you can set whether you're using the average, which is on 0, or you're using the maximum, which is on 1. And the degree, the similarity required in order to show the label that we talked about. So if the similarity is above 0.69, it's going to show this label when it recognizes that image. So yeah, that is the AI system. We're going to add kind of lots of new things into this, but this is the kind of the first kind of example of it. And the cool thing is that it will literally, if you add a few examples, it will just run using your laptop continuously. It will just get a little bit hot, and otherwise it will just run using your NVIDIA GPU. And yeah, I'd love to hear any feedback, or if you get time to try it out.